3 games. I was at the primetime game. It was pretty awesome. All right, let's move on to my topic, which is that the Dolphins need to blow it up and tank. I remember having the debates over Tua and, the manufactured production in this Mike McDaniel offense with Tyreek Hill, now Devon Achane the past 2 seasons, Jalen Waddle. I will give him that the offensive line isn't that great, but the misdirection that the offense causes, has really given him, it's really held his hand. I get he throws with great anticipation, and no one could really come in to fill in this offense last year. I think that's more on the GM and head coach for not being prepared for if Tua gets injured. They should have been ready for that. But it's just such an embarrassing loss to the Browns. All the interceptions, this Browns team and their offense is terrible. This defense is not well constructed. And I think Mike McDaniel is an offensive coordinator, could be a top 5 offensive coordinator in the NFL. But as a head coach, he has absolutely no control over this team. Everything looks improvised that they do, and everything somehow gets screwed up. Like once every other drive, there's some missed snap, someone runs the wrong route, Tua throws right to a defender, something just goes wrong. We've even seen Tua come out and talk about how people aren't showing up, and then someone calling him out for not being there early on meetings. Maybe Tua could work in San Fran, but he's going to get cut. No one's going to take on that contract. And, I'm fully out on him at the moment, at least in this Miami situation. He's got to be in an offense that has a better structure. And if I'm the Dolphins, I'm going to be looking to trade these edge rushers and these wide receivers and get ready to rebuild this team. And they need to tank this year because Phillips and Chubb especially, they have injuries. They're older than Waddle and Achane. And, by the time that your team is reconstructed, they're going to be, kind of out of their prime or fully injured and, not who they used to be. So get rid of them. Get rid of those contracts. They need to focus on rebuilding through the trenches. This offensive line is a problem. And rebuilding through youth and preparing for a young quarterback and kind of do what the Patriots did 2 years ago where they got ready for Drake May.
So I guess my question is, do you not think Quinn Ewers would be a good guy to then build around?
I don't know why Zach Wilson, I don't know why they didn't use him. He's a more veteran guy, and I think he's got way more talent than Tua. I get he's a bot, and he's done some really wacky things in his career. But, Zach Wilson has talent and should be able to extend plays a lot more than Tua can when this offensive line isn't doing its job. And maybe he's not there mentally to throw with anticipation. I know he's definitely not like that. But maybe Mike McDaniel can figure out how to use his talent if they actually do want to try to win games this year moving forward to, maybe change up the offense, use some misdirection, but maybe not have the route concepts be totally dependent on throwing with anticipation and more on making high difficulty throws and take advantage of Zach Wilson's arm because we know he's got it.
Jackson Dart's ceiling is Zach Wilson.
We're not talking about Jackson Dart, and his ceiling's way better than Zach Wilson.
That is a crazy take. But yeah, no, 100%. I guess that's what my question is. They drafted Ewers. I understand Wilson's on that team right now, and of course, Ewers needs more time to develop. I guess that's the only thing. Is just you already drafted a guy. If that's the case, it's just let your young talent try to develop everywhere else kind of thing. Because it's they just drafted him this year. So, Tua, yeah, I mean, he's, one more concussion away from some serious issues.
Seriously. It's scary.
Some serious issues. So, it's you have Wilson that you could maybe start something around, and you have Ewers in the backseat, or just start, because I did see they actually moved Ewers up to quarterback 2 to QB2 today.
Rob said the Dolphins are about to have a fire sale. There's already rumors that the Eagles are about to land Bradley Chubb. I think Chubb going to the Eagles or Cowboys makes a lot of sense, helping out those defenses. Eagles need a number 1 pass rusher, so the Cowboys could kind of use him. And like you said, they're going to unload a handful more guys. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I'm saying is this team structure that they have was fragile enough, players getting injured and stuff. This plan that they have right now is kaput. It's not going to go anywhere. They need to restart. So if McDaniel's gone and they're not going to be working this speed misdirection offense, I totally agree. Get rid of these guys. It's not their fault.